Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, Old Southern Pine. Fiona and I are going to be doing an extra special trip for you guys today. We are going to be doing a hot tent hammock camping trip on a frozen lake. So, not something I've ever seen done before. I've never tried it before, but we're going to give it a shot. It should be a really good time. Fiona's really excited about it, as always, so am I. So, stay tuned. Guys, we are just about to go out onto the lake. Before we do that, though, we need to get Fiona's feet taken care of. So there's a product out there called Musher's Secret, and what it does is put a protective layer that is also breathable over pets' paws, so that they are less likely to have like the cold and the snow, especially this time of year where it's kind of a harder, sharper snow, that it's going to be less likely to hurt their little paws. So Fiona, you ready to go? Yeah? All right, come on, let's put your goo on. All right, and what you do, Fiona, stay, we gotta put this on. You just get a little bit of, just a little glob of it. Just about that much. And then you just take their little paws and just kind of work it in. Especially with snow, you want to try and make sure you get it between their, like between the paws, their pads, so that the snow and ice doesn't kind of cake up on there. That's never really good. Can't really feel good for them too. So another little glob here. And then work it into her other paw right there. And it really makes a big difference here. They're not sponsors of the show or anything like that. They just make an awesome product. Though if Musher's Secret was inclined to be a sponsor of the show, that would be perfectly okay with me. Get her a little... Guys, we are walking out on the middle of the lake here. This is a different lake than we were on last time. It's a lake that Fiona and I go fly fishing on quite a bit. So we're just about out the middle of it. Doing zoomies past me here. And yeah, we're gonna set up camp. Have a good night. What do you think? All right, guys, we finally got everything set up. It is brutally cold outside. The wind is just hammering. Feet was starting to get cold, so we've got the fire going now. I've got the hammock set up, my gold armor hammock with one gold armor underquilt, as well as my Ayamaya underquilt, which I absolutely love. Both of these, fantastic hammock, fantastic underquilts. I've got a Go Outfitters top quilt. So Fiona's tucked into the hammock right now. We've got the fire going. I have earned a hot drink. Alright guys, I just came out to get a couple pictures of the tent here at sunset, and there's a herd of 7 deer walking across the middle of the lake. It's a pretty cool thing to see. They heard me talking and they're stopping now. Sleeping in a hammock is by far the best nights of sleep I've ever gotten in my entire life. Fee loves it. We'll sit there and curl right up together. She'll just lay here with me right on my chest. And man, it is just best night of sleep ever. What you working at? What are you working at? Oh goodness. Well guys, we're gonna enjoy this hot drink, warm up by the fire for a while. It's dark outside now, so here in a little bit we may turn back on for dinner. Otherwise we'll go ahead and say goodnight now and see you in the morning. Good morning guys. What an excellent night of sleep. Curled up in the hammock. We slept really well. Actually, what woke us up this morning was the ice cracked, which It was, if you've never heard it, it sounds like thunder underneath you, racing directly at you. I shook the entire tent and scared Fee a little bit. So was holding her, reached down, stoked the fire back up. There were still some embers down there glowing, so took nothing to get that fire going back again. That Dan Shell titanium stove is amazing. So yeah, we're going to lay here, take the morning a little easy, and next up is coffee and breakfast. We ended up not having dinner last night. We ended up just curling up in the hammock and watching a movie that I had saved in my phone and eating some snacks that I had in my backpack. So I'm gonna be a little bit hungry this morning, but oatmeal and coffee is coming up next. All right, guys, we're going to enjoy some tea and hot oatmeal, and then we are going to pack up and head home. I'll spare you the pack down process just because literally we're going to take everything, we're going to roll it up into one big ball and then deal with it when we get home. So we've had a great trip. It's been awesome having you guys along. So until we meet again under the old southern pine, stay safe, have fun, God bless.